everyone, I am Siddhi Pawar and I welcome you all to my channel. In this video, we are going to see the 10 common mistakes that first year students should avoid. First mistake is replacing the textbooks. Never replace your standard textbooks with easy language, exam oriented supplementary material. Always follow the standard textbooks as those are meant to build up your concepts and stick to one book for a particular topic. For example, metabolism of carbohydrates from Satyanarayan is conceptual and sufficient from exam point of view too. You don't need to waste time by reading Vasudevan for the same topic. In physiology, renal physiology is given beautifully in Guyton and 90% of it is same in AKGN or GP-PAL. So no need to waste time in reading both. Second mistake is ignoring biochemistry. Biochemistry is a very scoring and easy subject. You must have heard from many people that biochem can be covered just prior to exams and you can easily pass the exams. But the problem with it is that when you start focusing on biochem more before exams, as you have never done it, then you kinda lose your hand in anatomy and physiology, which is unacceptable and lowers your overall performance. Also, cramming up biochem just before exams is of no use in long run. So don't ignore biochemistry on or your face will be just like Snape here. Follow 50-30-20 rule where in 4 hours of daily study you give 2 hours to anatomy, 1 hour 15 minutes to physiology and at least 45 minutes to biochemistry. Roughly. To know more on how to study biochemistry, check the link in description for my video. Third mistake is being off studies. Many of us get bored studying quite a lengthy or monotonous chapter and hence leave them incomplete. Also, there is continuous mood changes like on and off studies. This leads to either not getting further linked to topics in the chapter or forgetting the previously read topics. This is a common mistake that students realize late. Never stop studying if you are tired. Stop only when you are done. Does this mean studying continuously for 3 hours and complete a chapter? No. What it means is complete the whole chapter as a goal with some very short refreshing breaks. Try to stay motivated and study smart. Fourth mistake is worrying over clinical questions. From batch 2019, that is from my batch, the competency based curriculum is implemented, which is more clinical oriented. But that doesn't mean you should be anxious of it. Don't fret on these questions. To excel up in exams and to answer these questions efficiently, you need to focus on your concepts. Build up your concepts by reading textbooks or your notes. Then apply these concepts while solving topic related MCQs. Why should one solve MCQs? Two reasons. One is that it brushes up the concepts useful in university exams. Second is for PG entrance exam preparation. After solving these MCQs, do read their explanations as these also help to understand some complex things and then just move on to the next topics. Don't cram up everything. Fifth mistake is mugging up of textbooks. After giving NEET UG exam and HSC exams, many students have a habit of cramming up the stuffs from the textbook. But you need to understand that medical books are quite bulky as compared to NCERT textbooks to be mugged upon. If you are a human, then it's impossible to mug up these huge books and reciprocate the same in the exam. So quit mugging, change your approach of studying to understand the concepts. This is very important in long run. Sixth mistake is turning your back on histology and embryology. Histology, that is microscopic anatomy of an organ or tissue, is very important base for understanding histopathology of the same in a disease which is in your second year. Embryology, on the other hand, is also the base for obs gynecology, which is in your third year, but it's quite taught in second year too. Compared to gross anatomy, histology and embryology weightage in first year university exam is obviously less. However, this is the only year in which you have the time to read the stuffs from their standard textbooks and understand them. This is the time when you build up your base for the subjects in upcoming year. So don't ignore histology and embryology. Seventh mistake is giving less time to HNF in anatomy. HNF is quite a bulky part of gross anatomy and important too. You need to give adequate time to imagine and understand HNF anatomy. In many colleges, HNF is taught at last, leaving less time for students to study it before exams. You need to plan accordingly to start before the college and try giving required time to it. Eighth mistake is never revising. This is the biggest mistake of the students that can grasp up things or understand concepts easily, but still perform low in exams. Revision is a must for making these concepts thorough in your long term memory. It also helps in reducing exam stress and gives you a clear idea of points while recalling during exams. Next two mistakes are non academic ones. Ninth mistake is ignoring non academic interest or hobbies. In medical school journey, as you go on in second and then third year and then to internship later on, you see increase in stress in your life as you need to attend many things in a short duration of time. In this stressful life, you need some relaxing activities as refreshments. Hobbies serves that purpose. Be it music, dancing, cooking, gardening, sports or knitting, etc. Hobbies calm you down. You need to nurture them. Also remember, too much time in these hobbies will not be fruitful. Tenth mistake is no getting adequate sleep, no regular exercise, and skipping the meals, especially breakfast. Having an adequate fixed time sleep with regular exercise and healthy meals on time reduces stress and allows us to relax. Enough sleep, regular exercise, healthy meals like veggies and fruit coordinated with studies make up a perfect lifestyle of students. This helps you stay fit and healthy and motivated every day. Thank you. I hope these were helpful for you all.